For a 16-year-old unsigned ukulele player who's yet to release a full-length album, Misty Miller has already made an impressive global impression.
The places in the world that sort of know my music, like South America and sort of China and Australia, that's the sort of weirdest part, because there's this map.
This heat map shows where her music is being bought, where her videos are being watched, where her MySpace friends reside, and much more.
You can really see where things are sort of what's happening.
Breaking into the music business was never that easy, and given the current state of the music industry, the chances of making it big are smaller than they used to be. However, Miller is at the vanguard of one music movement that aims to help artists and their backers make sound judgments. Buzzdeck is an online analytics tool developed by London's Artists Without a Label to help unsigned acts best target their efforts for maximum success. It tracks everything from mentions on Twitter to radio plays to YouTube video streams and collates the various tidbits of data into a more comprehensive picture.
That data there could be critical for them to plan their first tour because they could see where their fan bubbles are.
AWEL co-founder Kevin Bacon says the response to Miller's debut EP, which was released this past summer, shows how a little information can go a long way in terms of shaping strategy.
I had the fear that when we put out that first EP, the sales would be, as they usually are, in the single units per day or in the best 10s, 20s. And what happened was, on day one, I think we did about 200. Day two, we did 300. And we went on and I think we're just over like 6,000 downloads. But it wasn't just, oh, whoopee, great, that's fantastic. We're actually able to look into that and learn from it.
Online interest in Miller's music spiked after her song Remember was used in a campaign for the British luxury fashion brand Burberry. Radio plays and prominent placement on MySpace have also helped to fuel interest. Bacon says data gleaned from Buzzdeck suggests that Miller has a surprisingly diverse following.
For example, her MySpace friends tend to pull 58% on average to the male, but are in this age group here. When we look at Facebook, I think it pulls the other way. When we look at YouTube, we get that there's a substantial amount of very young girls watching her and also a fairly high percentage of older blokes.
Miller will get a better idea of just how dedicated those fans are when her self-titled debut album is released through the iTunes Music Store on February the 13th. Matt Cowan, Reuters.